Hello and welcome back to Severe MMA. And today I'm lucky enough to be joined by Omran Chaaban, Team KF welterweight, the Lebanese gorilla, getting set for his fight against Khalil Khalifa at UAE Warriors 23 this Thursday, October 28th. Thank you so much, Omran, for joining me today. You're over in Abu Dhabi right now. You're getting ready for the fight. How are you feeling, man?
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. I'm feeling good. Just arrived today in the morning, and now just waiting, cutting weight, and that's it.
Perfect. Yeah, and your second fight for UAE Warriors. But before we talk about that, Omran, I just want to talk a little bit about your history and your introduction into martial arts and into mixed martial arts. Your family moved from Lebanon over to Finland before you were born. You were born and raised in Finland yourself. How was that transition for you as a person, and how did you find your way into martial arts?
So, as you know, guys, so we were like speak Finnish and everything. So it was at the same time pretty easy to get with the Finnish people and like everything, but like at the same time, there's like always some people that are a little bit different. And yeah, but like I wasn't like when I was young, I wasn't like never like athletic or like into sports or anything. And like we had rough times when we were kids. Like and my dad passed away when I was kid and everything, and just like it was like rough. And I was like, so I was always sitting alone and just like to be alone, just like my own space, my computer, and just do my thing, and like never like socialized with people. And yeah, and then when I was like 13, 14, I wanted to do something, but like just I didn't have the courage to do something, or like someone to like show me the path. And then my brother was always saying to me like, go do wrestling, do nogi, do something. And then when I was 15, 16, my brother was like, hey, just go do something. And MMA, I didn't know what MMA is, and that was in 2015, so it was 6 years ago. And he was like, yeah, this is John Jones, and he showed me all like the Seal Jones and those guys. I was like, who are that guy? But I wasn't like really impressed with them, just like I was, oh, okay, yeah, nice. I never watched it anything, but then I just wanted to do something. I was like just in my own bubble, and I was like, I'm getting out, and I was hanging out. So after that, I was hanging a lot with my friends. So like that's when I got out of the bubble and just like making friends and hanging out with like a lot of people, groups, and chilling late nights and everything. And then it was 2015. It was January 7th. I was walking 2 a.m. home. We've been like with our friends like a little party or something, 15, 16 years old. And I was always with like older people a little bit, because like just how I am. I grew up, and I had to grow up a little faster to be an adult than I should be. But yeah, I'm happy for that. But like, yeah, so I was walking home, and I was like, oh, I can't do that anymore. I've been like, I think I was like almost a year hanging out with friends and coming late nights at home and not doing anything, just going to school like normal 15 years old does. But like that night I was like, nope, that's not gonna be my life. I'm gonna change it. And that's it. I was walking home alone, and I was like, okay, now I'm gonna stop. Tomorrow I'm gonna start training. So we didn't have a lot of money. And next morning I wake up. I remember I woke up, I deleted my WhatsApp groups. We had like WhatsApp groups, it's like 50, 60 people, just young people having parties and everything. I deleted everything, didn't respond to anyone, shut down my phone, didn't have Instagram, nothing. I wasn't uploading nothing at all in it. And I just went and did a course, 2 months MMA. I was like, oh, I like that. I was very athletic and like I wasn't
And was it straight
that.
into MMA for you, or did you have any
Yeah,
past
yeah,
experience?
straight into MMA. So straight, and yeah, so it's 2 months. The course it cost like €100, and that was very hard for me to actually pay it. And my mom, I just said to my mom like, I'm not doing anything, so I'm like doing some like jujitsu course. Like it's very simple. And showed some videos. I lied about everything, and yeah, she paid €100, and yeah, I went there 2 times a week. Then I was like, oh, I want to continue that, and then it was just too expensive, like the gear and everything. I bought my first gears, like from the internet. They were used, and man, they lasted me like 3 4 years. Just like they were like all like garbage, but like they're great for
Yeah.
them. But then what happened? I can't continue because my mom wouldn't allow me. And the second thing, if I lied, she like she would pay. My mom is like my mom and my brother and everybody is like they actually do whatever they can and more to just they don't say no.
Mhm.
So I was like I cannot ask for money, that amount of money. I think it was like €420 a year. So actually it's not that bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like I was like, it's too much, and I didn't ask because I knew we didn't have the great situation. My mom raised 3 kids. I'm the youngest. I have older sister, older brother, and there was like a social gym. So that is like €1, and it's like €12 per month. So you can go every day. And there's bags. I just went there, paid €10, €12 for a month, every day, kicking the bag, just kicking. Didn't watch any
Yeah.
videos, just kicking. I love kicking and just kicking, kicking, kicking. And in 6 7 months later, I decided that to send like a form to the social government in Finland, like they support the kids that don't have that much money. And I was like, yeah, I want to go in that, and they paid for everything. And yeah, and then I lied to my mom, like it's not actually MMA and that. And then she found out, and then I was there 2 months, and I took my first fight. I won that fight, and I was like, oh, that's it, man. Like now I'm gonna take every week a fight and just go. And I was like 15 fighting 21 years old guys, because like
Whoa.
I was the youngest in the scene actually, and
Mhm.
like skinny man coming, he's immigrants, and there's the like tattooed like grown man. I was like, but like it was fun to me. I was enjoying everything just to beat up like older people. And then I came home after the first fight, and my mom just yelled and said like, I'm not doing that anymore. And that then my brother was like, I got your back. uh, he was supporting me from that day. And yeah, he basically like whatever I needed, he was there. And my mom, like, end of the day. And yeah, started from there, man. It's been a road.
Nice. Sure has been a road for you, Omran. I mean, and if we could fast forward a little bit, I know that you did some little bit of gym hopping in and around here and there, but you finally found yourself over at Team KF in Dublin with Chris Fields and Tom and Ashley and everybody there. I mean, how did that come about? Number one, and how has that transition been for you? Because you're in Dublin quite a bit now, if not all the time. Is that correct?
So now it's all the time from March. I've been there all the time. I decided like that's it. I'm just gonna stay there and go actually just visit my family for a weekend, and that's it. That's the max, because like I knew the 8 week and 8 week off. It's not just I'm playing. I'm only 21, so if I now start playing, like I like I rather just get the fuck out. Just like
Mm-hmm.
go do it. And I know what it takes to actually so it's not like hard training and then go back home and then come back. It just doesn't fit. And even like I like Chris, I like Tom King, I like the coaches there. And like if I want to really develop my game and like be better and like actually get to somewhere, I need to be there all the time, you know, and just like do that move. But yeah, so as you know, I went to a lot of gyms. I went to Liverpool, Sweden, just for like sparring, 1, 2, 3 weeks. Man, living. Let me say this: I was living in the gym, like in these different countries, with basically no money. My brother gave me all the time like money, but like still. And then I went to Ireland because of my strength and condition coach in 2019, first time I think. Yeah, and I think just I clicked with the Irish people, with Chris and everyone. I think it's pretty similar to the Lebanese people back home. Like we have suffered the same thing as you guys, you know, just like it's yeah, I think just I just clicked with it because like I went to a lot of gyms and like I never like liked any gym, you know. I was like, oh, that's fine, just like it's nice. But then with Chris and I, my English wasn't great, you know, but like still. And then I was hopping on in the old TMKF, the main street, and going back to Finland, like back and forth, and that cost a fortune, you know, just like oh, like first weeks I was living there, I was living with Chris, you know, and Chris like he's the character, he's like he's everything, like he's not just a coach, he's like more like a family because like he always offered me like if you need anything, just say, you know, like
so more than happy to help you inside the cage and outside the cage as well.
Yeah. And I was shocked that there's people actually like that in the world anymore because like I told you, like my dad passed away when I was a kid, and we had a lot of like trouble with people, like with some asshole people. Sorry for.
Oh, you can curse away, Omran. No worries.
Yeah, but like, yeah, and I was surprised. Then, yeah, I just went there for 2 weeks, and then I chatted with Chris, and I decided. My brother actually like pushed me to just go. He told me like, if you want to actually be something in this sport, you have to go. And yeah, I fan every life, so yeah.
Nice. And so you went all in, and that must have kind of put you in a position to kind of maybe level up as a fighter, because you're basically living in the gym over there at Team KF. You're there all the time. Your just sole focus is on fighting now. You got your pro debut and opportunity at Cage Warriors, a fight that you won in the welterweight division. Then you took your second fight in the middleweight division for your debut fight at UAE Warriors. And in comparison to those two fights, one being at welterweight and one being at middleweight, like what difference did you find in between the two weights, and where do you see yourself? I know this fight coming up is at welterweight too, so obviously you see yourself as a welterweight right now.
100%. Like as I said, I'm only 21, and like I'm getting bigger. I will be someday middleweight, 100%. But like I'm now welterweight. I'm huge welterweight now, so that's the thing. And yeah, I think like just like 21 now, the welterweight is perfect for me, and that's how Chris sees it, and I think it's the right choice.
And apart from the obvious weight discrepancy that you fought in your last fight, is there anything else that you felt that you needed to change up? Obviously, you didn't get the decision, but you fought a very close fight and a very good fight. And obviously, UAE Warriors saw something in that fight that made them want to offer you a multi-fight contract too. So, I mean, was there any major change-ups that you felt that you needed to, or anything that you would have liked to have done differently in that last fight, looking ahead into this fight too?
I think it's just a lifestyle change, you know, just a little bit. And like, actually, like, that's when, like, I was like, I'm gonna go and live. I'm gonna live it, not just go for a few weeks and come back on and off. It doesn't work like that, you know. And I knew that. And I knew, like, actually, like, after I knew where the wrong is. And I was like, okay, I know what the wrong, and the wrong is me. Like, it was me. So, like, yeah, the guy was better. He wasn't actually better than me. 100% wasn't better than me. Not stronger than me. Just I made a wrong decision, and I fixed that. You know, I think just that lane, like going back and coming back home, you have to live it. You have to actually give it all. doesn't work like that, you know, especially like in a high level.
Yeah, it's a game of inches, that's for sure. Looking ahead to your next fight, Kahir Khalifa is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. He got a good rear naked choke victory in his opening fight, in his debut. I mean, he's four-time Abu Dhabi world champion. Are you going to use this fight to kind of showcase maybe your Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu skills, or are you going to look to? You do like to stand and bang. You're a very good kickboxer. As you said before, you like to kick. Are you happy enough to take this fight down to the ground with somebody as astute on the ground as Khalifa?
I'm comfortable everywhere. Actually, I'm comfortable everywhere. And like, I'm very comfortable to say it now because like, I know the work I put in. I'm not I think the guy is good. Like, cannot underestimate him, but I'm better. And like, let's be real. I train with the best. Chris Fields, Tom King, Anton. They're all black belts. Like, I train with black belts daily, big black belts. And like, yeah, I think I'm just higher level than those guys, you know?
Mm-hmm. And so you signed a multi-fight deal with UAE Warriors. I seen you pictured with the UAE Warrior title today. How did that feel? And is that obvious? That's obviously where you're looking to go. You're looking to get that welterweight strap with UAE Warriors. Is that correct?
100%, man. And let me tell you, it felt very, very, very real. It felt very good. Felt like it suits me, you know, with a little tan, with a little gold. Oh, that's perfect.
Look good. And just looking back at the fight again, I mean, how do you see the fight playing out? Are you going to be going out there looking for the finish? Or are you going to be looking to get 3 rounds under your belt? How do you see that fight going?
I would love to get a finish, 100%, but I would be happy to go even 3 rounds. Like, I have no problem to go to 3 rounds. If the finish comes, it comes. But like, if it goes to 3, it goes to 3. But it's under my control, you know? The 15 minutes, it's going to be under my control.
And where do you see yourself for the rest of the year, maybe looking ahead into 2022? Are you looking to try and get another fight under your belt maybe this year? Or are you happy just to get this one under your belt and maybe sit back and wait for another opportunity in 2022? And what's the foreseeable future look like for you, Omran?
I think we just sit down with Chris and the guy, my manager, and just figure it out how it's like next year is planning. So yeah.
Would the hopes be for you a couple of wins, 3-4 wins, and then maybe get a title shot? Or are you even talking about that yet? Or is it just tunnel vision ahead of this fight with Kahir Khalifa on Thursday?
That's it. And now that's my focus for, you know, this week. And yeah. Looking forward to that.
So you're over in Abu Dhabi right now. Is this your second time over there? You've done a bit of sightseeing. How's the fight week going to play out for you?
So we are actually in a bubble. So we're locked in the room. So it's not bad, you know. My brother is arriving today, so that's nice. And I have Chris here with me. So yeah, just like we have some media and some photo shoots and like basic things, you know. And yeah.
And you're getting some working in the hotel as well, I guess. Or do you have to? Are you like designated to your room, or did they opened up a gym space for you over there?
No. So we can actually use the whole hotel. So we can use the gym and every space, and it's huge hotel. So there's space, and we train. Like, I just actually finished training, and I came here right away. Took a shower, came here. Yeah. Nice.
So, if anybody is looking to watch your fight on Thursday, where will they be able to find it, Omran?
So, Android App Store, UAE Warriors, and it's in Abu Dhabi time 6, so it's in Irish time 3. And if they don't have phones, it's in UAE Warriors, I think .com, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. And for anybody tuning in, what can they expect to see on Thursday, Omran?
Man, anything. Like, a lot is gonna happen. So expect a lot of things, a lot of simple and good. Let's put it that way. And at the same time, it's not that simple. So it's gonna be fun.
If you're going to get If you're going to give a fight prediction, what would that be?
Fight prediction. I'm not gonna give fight prediction, but I would love to have a finish.
Sweet. Sounds good. Well, I won't keep you any longer, Omran. Thanks so much for taking the time out and talking to me today. I look forward to speaking to you again down the line. All the best to you. You can watch Omran Chaaban fight on UAE Warriors 23 this Thursday, the 28th of October. He fights Kahir Khalifa in the welterweight division, and it's going to be a barn burner. I'm really looking forward to seeing you perform, and all the best to you, sir. And thanks so much again for taking the time to speak with me today. Any sponsors, anything, how can people find you on social media, and give any shout out to any sponsors that you want, Omran?
So to my biggest sponsor, Pihma, like makes my living in Ireland very easy. And yeah, to my meal prep company, Cheeky Pie Nutrition in Ireland, Dublin, Swords. And in my social media, Chaaban Jr., so CHAABANGR, Instagram and Twitter.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Omran. And thank you, everybody, for listening today. If you like what you heard, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, go follow Omran, one of the best prospects coming out in Irish MMA right now. I'm looking forward to seeing you this Thursday, Omran. All the best to you, and thank you again, sir.
Thank you, Ian.